Cooking Diva, a novel about a Thai girl with a passion for Thai cooking. Written by Panwadee, Ponglada ITTIMAKIN. Episode 13. After he had promised to grandmother that he would stay at Vashura Place for a while, Danuthon wasted no time. After having breakfast with grandmother and Chaiatichart, he went out to do his business, visiting potential dealers for tea and fruit products from his plantation. When he came back home in the afternoon, he immediately changed his clothes and went to the small botanical garden, where he started pruning the orchid plants. As he was enjoying his work, he heard a girl's clear voice. "Hey you! Who else? Do you know where Khun Chai Kitchen is?" He pretended to look around before he turned his face to look at a pretty girl in front of him. She was wearing a black chiffon short dress that revealed her white long legs. She dressed like a model in a fashion magazine. "I'm asking you." "Me?" Danuthon pointed at himself, pretending not to understand. This girl looked at him with disdain. She probably had thought that he was a gardener because of how he dressed. Wearing blue moham and a formal pants with a cap on his head, he gave her a bow. "Yes, tell me where Brother Chai is. I wonder why all the maids in this house were so stupid. That Myanmar girl was so nonsense. That it was boring. It's so hot around here. And I'm getting tired of you people." The sun was shining so strong that afternoon that Prapimara had to take a pink fan from her white purse and start waving it rapidly. She felt very hot. She had been stopping and asking all the way to the small botanical garden, but no one could give her any answer. Danuthon looked at her with amusement. She must have felt really hot. Looking at her short dress, he could not control himself but to laugh. He suddenly came up with a plan to give her a little tough time. "Lady would like to meet my master. Please follow me and wait in the glass house. I will fetch him there." "Okay, do it in a hurry." "Yes, my lady. I will do as you wish." He made sure she went and sat down in the glass house before he continued with pruning at his own leisurely pace. When he finished, he went to the Thai house to meet his grandmother and Chaiatichart. They were having afternoon tea together in the living room. "Come and have tea with us, dear. That Meedee girl had made some Thai dessert for us to have with the tea you brought from Chiang Mai. Or would you like to try her Pak Wan Pa, Marienta, Soris tea? Meedee is our assistant chef that Kunya has hired recently." Chaiatichart said softly. "I will introduce you to everyone. You are staying, so you should know who they are." "Never mind, Kunya. I will introduce myself to them. I'm now interested in her Pak Wan Pa tea. I have never tasted this kind of tea before. I know that it contains high protein and antioxidant that helps prevent cancer and heart disease." "Pour the tea for my grandson, will you?" Dutjan poured the tea into a beautiful cup and handed it to him. He sipped the sweet hot green tea and smiled with pleasure. "That girl planted it in our vegetable garden. She dries the leaves and roast them before she brews the tea with hot water. What a very thoughtful person she is. ผักหวานป่า plant contain vitamin A, B1, B2, B3, C, and vitamin E as well. She is good, smart, and active in learning new things. She makes this tea because it is good for my health. You seem to like her. Let's be a little sensitive to Dukjan. Do you want another cup of tea? Certainly. He handed his cup to Dukjan. She poured him another cup of tea. He suddenly thought it was time he told his older son about the guest who was waiting in the glass house. Oh, I have almost forgotten. You have a girl waiting for you in the glass house. Who is she? I don't have any close friend. His steel-colored eyes shine with pleasure. Both the grandmother and his younger cousin looked at him in surprise. I will go now. May I? Go, 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 go. If she is your girlfriend, Prapimara, bring her to meet me here. Yes, Kunya. He hurried to the glass house. When he arrived there, he saw the girl sitting on a white chair in the hot glass house. As soon as she turned her rubicund face and saw Chaiatichart, she immediately smiled with delight. Brother Chai! A Thai woman always call a boyfriend brother, and a Thai man always call a girlfriend sister. She flung herself into his arms and kissed him on both cheeks. They had not seen each other for several months. When did you come back? You should have told me. I would have gone to welcome you at the airport. I wanted it to be a surprise. I have just come home only for 3 days. As soon as I recovered from the jet lag, I came to see you here. I'm so glad that you come. We will go see Kunya together. She would like to meet you. Let's go. Good. I have been waiting for you here for an hour already. It's so very hot in here. He could see that her red face was full of sweat. He felt pity for her, that she had to suffer such heat of Bangkok. Coming from England, where the hot climate was not as severe, she probably felt her skin was being burned by the sun. He walked side by side with her towards the Thai house. After taking the shoes off, they both climbed the stairs into the house. Once they were in the living room, she smiled to everyone. She saw the gardener sitting and drinking tea with an old white-haired lady. She stared at him. It's you! Danuthon smiled mischievously at her. He was drinking his tea as if he had nothing to do with her and what had happened to her. So, you already know each other? Danuthon is my younger cousin. She bowed her head a little and gave him a smile, a sweet smile. In her mind, however, revenge is due later. Prabhimala sat down on the wooden floor before grandmother's wheelchair. Danuthon looked at her and smiled. She then paid obeisance to grandmother. Prosperity and happiness be with you. My grandson has told me about you. Has your father moved back to Bangkok? Yes, he has. Kunya, my father relocated to Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Bangkok. I will be working here in Bangkok as well. She was very sweet to grandmother. Good. When we have a chance, I want to invite your family to come here and have lunch with us at our restaurant. We serve delicious loyal Thai cuisine. My grandson is managing the restaurant. Isn't that right, Chai? I decided to stay and live here with Khun Ya. Who is going to run your business in England? I can run my business from here. Right now, I'm doing real estate business in Thailand as well. Wow, it's a shame. I have no idea about doing business. Otherwise, I would help you. We should do what we love to do. Yeah, did you know that Pramila studied classical music and she's very good at playing piano? Is that right? Why don't you play at our restaurant then? Maybe we should have a piano in our restaurant. Yes, Kunya. He then turned to Pramila and asked, what do you think? I don't want to give anyone a promise. I love to play the piano, but I don't want to play in a restaurant every night. Poor little rich girl. She does what she pleases. Suddenly, Danuthorn broke out. She had turned her face to look at him uninterestedly. Grandmother smiled at Danuthorn with amusement before she said to Pramila, come and have tea with us. Thank you. She gave a whine before standing up and sat near Chaiatichart. Danuthorn looked at her with displeasure. On Sunday, Pramila and Chaiatichart played tennis together at the tennis court in Vachula Place, while Danuthorn was helping Meedee in the vegetable garden. There, in the past, Danuthorn and Meedee had a good time talking together. You know, girls love to eat tomato because it nourishes the skin, but men love to eat it for a different reason. Danuthorn said with a smile, I have just read in a newspaper that lycopene, what helps tomato turn red, may help prevent cancer in men's sexual organ. That's right. You are very knowledgeable. I am a college dropout, but I like to read. Good girl. No one is too old to learn. One day, you will become a great chef. You still remember me? When that day comes, I will, I promise. She still had no idea who he was. She thought he was one of the new employees. She talked with him like a new friend who could get along with her fine. That was until Chaiatichart and Pramila walked by. He said to his younger cousin, Oh, what are you doing here? Flirting with a girl. Pramila teased as she raised her face up. It was an opportunity for a revenge for her. Meedee looked at her boss and then gazed at her new friend, who had been helping her water the plants in a small garden. She began to understand something. Her beautiful face turned green with anger. He intentionally kept it a secret that he was a younger cousin of her boss and the new grandson of grandmother. It was not my intention to mislead you, but you two mistook me yourself. He tried to make amends. You lady never asked me who I was, and you girl never asked me either. You! The two girls said it at the same time. The boss smiled at them. Okay, it is nobody's fault. You two now know the truth. You should go and help Auntie Jamnian in the kitchen. Meedee tidied up everything before she went. This is our new assistant chef, Miss Meedee Songla. His face had turned serious. Danuthorn, on the other hand, jokingly said, What a beautiful, smart, and down-to-earth girl. If it's not because she's Kunya employee, I would ask her to work for me in Chiang Mai. I'm serious. You are very impertinent. Meedee said it in her mind. It's true, they were not sibling, but cousin. But how can they be so different? One was a real gentleman, but the other one was a beatnik. They were like night and day, sky and earth.